Today we're going to draw some flowers on some piano manuscript paper. Okay, so first we're going to start out with a green vine. Now I just want you to draw a line. Don't fill it in yet. Make the bottom a little bit thicker so that it doesn't look like it's coming out of nowhere. Then slowly blend towards the left. Then you're going to take a lighter green and go on the left side of this darker green. This will make it'll make the green look like it has a bit of a shadow. Now we're going to take a color. I'm going to start with this pink color. It's a darker pink, and that's what we're going to use to do the outer edges of the flower and the inside of the flower. Start by doing little lines from this center point. You're trying to go outwards. Try and make the edges of the flower petals a little bit wavy. That'll make them look like they have a bit of shape to them. Now you want to come from that center dot and go out and follow the curves of the outer edges of the petals. Then darken the lines coming out from that middle dot. Then darken the edges of the flower petals, just slightly and only up to a certain point. Now remember, we're starting out somewhat light, because we can always darken it later. Then you want to start doing a little bit darker lines. Especially on the curves that go in to show a bit of a shadow. And just go over those darkest spots. Then you want to take a lighter pink color and just go over the edges, leaving like a little bit of white near the middle, which will show a bit of a curve. And what you can do is right near this outer edge, go in just a little bit, maybe like a couple hairs in, and then just darken that right there, which will show a bit of a shadow right there before it curves over. Because when you make it dark and then you show light right next to it, that shows an image of curve and of movement. There you go. So we have one flower. Now we're going to take the green again and just darken this stem that's coming out of it. Now we're going to come on the other side and we're going to bring a curve so that the stem goes up. Because what we're trying to do is we're going to have a trailing vine that goes all the way up the page with different flowers and leaves that attach to it. So you just gently put a darker green, then take the lighter green and perhaps put it on the inside. So that's the right side. And then you can just continue up. Like such. And now we're going to make a leaf. So what you want to do is you want to take just enough for however long you want to make your leaf. I like to make my leaves a bit larger because it makes them a little bit more fairy tale-like and pretty. So you want to make a curved line, and this is just the outer thing. So it's kind of like an outline. So you want to make it very light. And perhaps put the tip right in between the two staves. And it's kind of like making a heart. See how it's kind of an upside down heart? So it's very light. Then you want to follow the line on the inside, right in the middle of the two sides of the leaf. Then you want to go here and you want to make kind of thorny like things. You're going to go down and then come back up and then go down again, come back up. Then do it on the other side. And that's why we made the first one so light. Then you want to just darken it a little bit around the contours of the leaf. Now you're going to do the inside veins of the leaf. So you're going to go in, then you're going to go out and around. Make the vein that's closest to the middle a little bit thicker, and then come out into like a little bit of a point. Now you're just going to shade a little bit, maybe darken the edges. And perhaps you don't like the angle it's going in. It's making it look a little bit too flat for you. What you can do is you can change the curve so that it's going in the opposite direction, and it'll give more of a rounded effect to the leaf. Now you want to take the lighter green and just fill it in some, leaving a bit of a white space in the middle of the leaf, which just shows a bit of a curve. Now you want to take the darker green and just come out from that stem a little bit. Just have a little bit of a shadow, go down and make it a little bit darker.